Louis Saha played for Manchester United, Everton, Tottenham and France. At his best, he was quick, technical, intelligent and incredibly difficult to defend against. In fact, Sir Alex Ferguson once described him as one of the most naturally gifted forwards he'd ever worked with. But here's the question. If Louis Saha was so talented, why is he rarely mentioned alongside the great Premier League strikers? Today, Louis Saha gets a football reality check. Let's start with what made Saha special. Unlike many strikers, he had almost everything in his locker. He was quick enough to run in behind, strong enough to hold off defenders, technical enough to link attacks together, and clinical enough to finish chances with either foot. For defenders, he was a nightmare because he didn't really have an obvious weakness. He could score tap-ins, long-range strikes, headers, one-on-ones. Saha was a complete center forward, and when fully fit, he genuinely looked capable of leading the line for any team in Europe. But this is where the story changes. Because Louis Saha's greatest opponent wasn't a defender, it was his own body. Just when he would build up momentum, another injury arrived. Just when he looked ready to establish himself among the league's best strikers, another setback followed. This happened again and again and again. The result was a career filled with interruptions. Instead of producing 5 or 6 elite seasons, Saha produces flashes. Brilliant flashes, but flashes nonetheless. And this is where the ranking becomes difficult. If you're ranking off pure talent, Saha sits extremely high. His all-around game was better than many strikers who achieved more than he did. But Football Reality Check isn't about potential, it's about careers. As you already know, we at Football Reality Check are extremely harsh on injury-prone players, as we believe availability is by far the best ability. That is why we rank Louis Saha firmly in the C tier despite his amazing talent. Do you agree or disagree with the ranking? Let me know in the comments which player you would like to see us at Football Reality Check rate next.